Good evening, everybody. This is Parvati, HR manager from 360 Digit MG. And yeah, I have a work experience of working as an HR in this recruitment field for a long, almost 13 plus years. And today, here I am to give you all a session on resume building, where I would like to let you all know like how a resume should not be prepared. And I want to speak something like how we should prepare our resume. And yeah, would like to address couple of basic things. So let us get started. Hope you people are able to view my screen. Yeah, I have sample profiles today where I have highlighted which are not supposed to be done in that manner. Have another two sample profiles too. So yeah, let me get started. We shall, yeah, okay, let me get started. Fine. So yeah, friends, main thing is whenever you are preparing your resume, you should take care of basics, um, things like, such as side headings. For examples, in this particular profile, you can see, right, I have highlighted career objective, which is in caliber 11. You can see here, right? It is in caliber 11. Okay. Whereas the text under that um, side heading, whether it is a one liner or two liner, whatever it is, even that it is in caliber 11. So this is a basic mistake where you should remember that the side heading, all the side headings should be given a font where the text within the side heading should be of a lesser font. Like you can make it 10, or you can make it 9, whatever, but make sure that the text within the side heading is less than the font of the side heading. Okay, so yeah, I've been observing that in many of the resumes which I'm coming across, right? They use different fonts, different colors, different sizes, which really reflects a wrong precedence. So what I would like to tell you all is, please remember that your resume is your face. So any potential employer or any potential recruiter, whoever is looking at your resume, and he's not looking at you personally, right? They are not looking at you personally. First, before they call you for an interview, they will obviously look at your resume. This is like, your resume reflects your face, because they don't see you personally. So when they see your resume first, they will understand like how professional is that person, and how no systematic procedure he follows, or know how the way he has given his projected his profile. All these will be taken into account. So so is the reason you should ensure that few basic housekeeping things are properly done, so that your resume looks like a professional one. Okay, yeah, minor mistakes, yeah, which you are ignorable, but there will be n number of mistakes in a single resume, which is really not at all acceptable, right? Okay, so first and foremost thing is, ensure that the font size, font type, and color for all the side headings is same for all the sections. Okay. And next, as I said, headings of the sections must be of bigger font than that of the text within it. Okay. It does not look good, right? When the take side heading is of the same text of the content under the side heading, it doesn't look good. So whenever I mean, there will be no difference between the content and the side heading. Just the side heading is bolded, whereas the content is not bolded. That's it, right? There is no difference between the both. So make sure, in order to show the difference, you need to make sure that this career objective, I mean, whatever the side headings are, those should be of a bigger size than the text within it. Okay. Yeah. Next thing is, yeah, you all know, right? Bullet points should not be ended with a full stop. See, in this particular resume, These are the bullet points, right? Under experience he has given something, okay, but he has that particular person whoever has done this resume, he has put the bullet points, which is not correct. Okay, you should make sure of these things as well. Next, see the same mistake here. Okay, yeah, another thing is grammar. You should take care of the grammar. The grammatical mistakes will take you down completely. Okay, for example, like as I said, the sentence should not should be ended with a full stop, whereas the bullet point should not be ended with a full stop. Okay, we have grammarly check, we have spell check in whatever documents you're using, like Word doc or Google doc, wherever it is. We have those tools available, right? Free of cost. So make sure you are utilizing them properly. You utilize those tools and get to know how your resume should look like. Okay, and inconsistency should be taken care of. Like dates. In some dates they give. Um, of course, I couldn't find any inconsistency in these profiles which I found. Yeah, but yeah, usually they'll use oblique 01 oblique 05 oblique 2021 at one place, and 01 dash 05 dash 2021 at another place in the same profile. I know you will not trust me, but these are the things which I have been seeing. So this shows inconsistency, right? So inconsistency should be taken care of. As I said, full stop should be taken care of. I Yeah, I totally understand and agree that, like, this session might be sounding for you like an English session. Yes, it is, because these things will help you to build a better resume, isn't it? You're agree, right? So these things should be taken care of. And yeah, whenever there are braces, make sure you can I have an example in this resumes, I'll show when I scroll to the other resumes, switch to the other resumes. Yeah, braces should be taken care of. When you're using brackets, make sure there is a space given between the word and the brackets. Obviously, when you're using Word or Google Talk, whatever you're using, it will show an error. So please take that pain and to clear that error. Okay, so it doesn't look good when I open your profile, or no, when in any recruiter or employer opens your profile and they found n number of mistakes in your profile, it doesn't look good, right? Instead of taking that into account, or instead of taking that pain, just take no just do few more steps of exercise to make your profile look more professional. Okay, so braces should be also taken care of. Please, you need to cross check, because as I said, your resume reflects your face. Okay, and the proper cases should be used. Proper In proper sentences, proper cases should be used. Yeah, and if your bullet points, I said, right, no full stop should be used. And if it is a paragraph, yeah, full stop should be used. And name of a college, all the proper nouns should be used in a proper case. Okay, like in one name given in upper case and the other game given in lower case, it doesn't work. That doesn't look professional. Okay, so make sure you give everything in a proper case. See, try to understand, like, how does it reflect, where at some places you use uppercase and some places you use lowercase, and not using the proper cases at all. How does it reflect, right? All these things will be taken care of. So there should be consistency. You need to maintain that consistency in everywhere. You make sure that consistency is seen. Okay, so these are the few basic things which you need to take care of. For example, in this resume I showed you, right, full stops and the font size. In the sample 2, same thing, career objective and the font size is the same. See, I said, right, proper nouns, Narayana Junior College. See, Here, Bharat Institute of Engineering Technology, okay, fine. But what about here, Narayana Engineering College? I said right, braces. Yeah, a space this should be given. See, I think you can see the error, right? Here, it is showing, right, in green. The error is seen. So, each not when the error is seen, my Word document, even it should have shown the same error to you as well, right? I mean, the person who has prepared this profile. So, such things should be cross checked, right? You should not do everything in a hurry and worry. Okay, the full stops, bullet points, isn't it? Full stop should be taken care of. Okay, these are the things which are the basic housekeeping things you need to take care of. Okay. um Next thing what I wanted to tell is, one moment. One moment, please hold on. Hmm. See, Python for data science. Here D should be capital. Similar manner, S should be capital. MySQL. Do you think this is a way to write MySQL? No, right? So even I don't know, if you think, even I might not know like how to write MySQL. So better I'll do a Google search. Okay. So what is the correct way? MySQL. Okay. This is the way you need to write MySQL, right? But what you have written, I mean, the person who has prepared this resume has written all small letters. But the way it should be is like this. So what I want to tell you all is, whenever you are in doubt and whenever you don't know like how to write it, instead of writing it in your own way, better take the help of Google. Okay, it is nothing bad, right? It is nothing bad to do it or wrong to do it. Instead of doing whatever you like and whatever you put in your, as per your wish, you can, sorry, yeah, you can take the help of Google and do the correct things. Okay, these things will show, it will create a very bad impact. So when, yeah, the only thing I would suggest is, if you're in doubt, please do that basic search. Okay, yeah, these look like basic things. And suppose, think, if I'm coming across such, for a position, if I'm coming across such a resume which is really shabby, not only me, any recruiter or any HR professional or any employer will think like, how shabby that person would be. For the I mean, whom we are going to hire for the person, I mean, hire for this position, for particular position. So if that person is not aware of the grammar and is not maintaining that consistency, I would, or my, or the recruiter or the employer would think, right, how inconsistent that person is, that whom we are going to recruit for our organization. They will get this impression, right, whenever say they see such shabby resumes. And you know what? HRs or HR professionals or a recruiter who are seeing your resume for a particular role, they are trained on all such basic things. Um, Companies train them on these things, and they are, no, they will be trained to figure out all these silly mistakes. And whenever they come across such shabby resumes, they are asked to just to ignore them. Okay, they are asked to just to ignore them. So better you need to take a help of take the help of your seniors or your peers or your trainers, whoever are in contact with you. Take their help so that this will not be repeated. Okay. Next, projects. How should you write your projects? See, here, project title, That's it, role. Nothing else has been given. Let's see projects in another profile. See, successfully demonstrated the mini project titled on interfacing of DC motor using 8051. That's it. How will the employer or the opposite person who is looking at your profile know, like, how comfortable you have been working with that project, and how, what is the result you have been achieved by that, by doing that project? What is the goal of that project? Why did you do that project? All these things, who will explain? It is who you have to explain your, elaborate your things, right? In this, the projects, yeah, he gave, but it is a really completely shabby way, not able to understand properly. See, even here, skills is in one page, whereas the skills given in are another page. R Studio, this is not the way to run R Studio. MySQL, OpenCV. So these are all the wrong things in a, written in a wrong way. So these should be corrected. So coming to projects, how should we explain our projects? Never in a one line, okay? You should explain the business, start with a business problem. Like, what is a business problem? Like, for example, you can explain, like, if suppose you are doing a project for SBI, we can mention as a leading bank in India has a problem that a lot of customers are churning out to private banks. This is the business problem. Technical solution. You are going to talk about the algorithms, whatever algorithms you have done. I'm pretty much sure you should have used cocktail model or unsupervised techniques. Unsupervised learning techniques. In unsupervised learning techniques, you should have used clustering. Within clustering, DB scam. Whatever you have used, please mention that. And coming to supervised, like you have done neural network or any other techniques or XGB or whatever you have done, please elaborate it. Your project should be as elaborated as possible, and it never should be a single line. Please make sure, okay? Because you will be judged on the projects you have done, the quality of the projects you have done, okay? And in the technical solution, you can also mention if it was a cloud implementation or premise implementation. You need to list or mention if it is a cloud implementation, because nowadays the world is moving towards cloud, right? So it will be obviously noticed by the employer or the recruiter seeing a profile, so you should not miss it. Now, along with the business problem and technical solution algorithms, you can also add the tools you have used, like do you use Python or R, or yeah, the libraries which I have used. Like, please call out whatever you have used in the project. Please make sure to call out them. Okay. Then you can end in short, like, what is the business benefit you have achieved by doing this project. Like, for example, by doing this project, there was a reduction in the customer churn by maybe 13%. Please put the realistic numbers. Do not put up the fake numbers. Okay. So, why the fake info is not needed here? We are here to represent what we have learned in a better manner, isn't it? So, whatever you do it properly. Don't put all the fake things. Okay. And this is how you project your projects. You should be, the way you should express your project is this. So think, like, if you are done with 4 projects, and if you have given everything in a detailed information format, think how people will feel happy seeing your profile, because this is how you prepare a fresher's profile, right? No fresher will not be having any previous experience. They will be judged or no interviewed mainly on the projects done. So you should not put a blank face when your projects, when they have any questions for you technically on the projects you have done. You should be thorough enough. You should see that, like you I know there are people who will not put all their, no, they'll not involve completely or individual, they'll not involve completely, but still they'll put that project in the profile. One thing, if you can manage, is fine, but if you put a blank face uh, on your, when the questions are being raised on your the project which you have done, then it will really put you down. Okay, so please remember, when you um, do the projects, you make sure you are involved as much as possible. Okay, these are the things you need to make sure of. These are the things which you need to take care of. Next, from the perspective of 360 digit MG, you need to focus on few more things. Like, after doing the assignments, you can also download the certificate from our LMS called AI Spray, where you'll not stop yourself. You'll not just download and stop yourself. You just need to go and update on LinkedIn as well. As along with that, wherever you have posted your posted your resume in the job or portals for the job purpose, there also you should go and update them, right? Once you are done with one project and you have concluded it, yeah, go ahead and please update it. Okay, and also when you have received a certificate, update it. Okay, like, oh, what happens when you do this on LinkedIn or no anything, it will get noticed, right? And we also ensure that it is liked by our own team, so that it reaches the wider audience, which means that you are actively doing or no actively looking out for the new opportunity. You're preparing yourself to meet the requirements of the new opportunity. Okay, you next you can go and update your resume on various job portals like Monster, Naukri, and whatever it is. Like this, if you're doing, what does it mean? Like, it means like uh, how eager, your whenever you are updating your profile will be seen at the top, right? So it will show the recruiter, it will pop up first, and your recruiter will open your profile first. Okay. Now, apart from this, we do also have accreditations with IBM. So you can follow the same process. You can get another certificate where, just don't wait for it. Once, wait for the time to come, just go ahead and update it on LinkedIn, as well as update it on your job portals. Okay. And also, please mention if you're a fresher and a fresher looking for a new opportunity, and will be headings like, or banners like, fresher looking for new opportunities, or I'm looking for a new opportunity, or a new assignment, or a new project, something like that. It is nothing harm in doing this, because you need to highlight yourself as you are a fresher. Okay. And if you're enrolled for our professional course, you'll also be entitled to get a certificate from UTM, which is one of the top notch university in Malaysia. And yeah, it is one of the top 200 university. And yeah, again, once you receive the certificate, you need not stop yourself. Go ahead and publish it on LinkedIn, Naukri, Monster, Career Builder, wherever, whatever possible, wherever, whichever type possible. Yeah, please go ahead and post it, so that your resume gets updated. Okay. And next, you'll be entitled to do uh, 4 projects, in which where Panasonic and Innodatatics, you'll be from Panasonic and Innodatatics, where you'll be entitled to do 4 projects, 2 on data science, and 2 on artificial intelligence and deep learning, rather say deep learning. Okay. um, yeah, when you do the presentations, post it on your LinkedIn. By doing this, you'll notify the potential employer. Please update on LinkedIn and portals, the job portals. This is only to increase the amount of visibility you are taking care for yourself. Okay, for yourself, to show that you are eagerly looking out for a job, eagerly getting yourself trained for a job, right? And you, by this time, you should have completed 4 projects, and you will also get a certificate from Innodatatics. So by here, you should have received a couple of certificates and for project details, where no in line you should have updated or published on LinkedIn or job portals almost nearly 11 times, approximately in a span of 2 to 3 months. So this means that you're very active, right? Not just active, that means that you're hyperactive. Means you're no just done with everything, and you're just very fast. I mean, you're very much open to grab the opportunity. Okay, this is how you should prepare your profile. Okay, and for profile, preparing your profiles also, there are some sites where they give the templates, uh, where you can know. mm, those are not the templates, like you should put your resume in this format only, or you should use there is no such format called, as I say every time, there is no such format called a sample resume or a sample format. These are the templates. No, these are not, it is not a format, but it's a template where you can use to draft, or do your resume. Okay, some of the sites are like, just give me a moment, I'll tell you. Mm, give me a moment, please. Yeah, some of the sites are like, Novo Resume, Canva, Visual CV, Overleaf, CVMKR, Great Sample Resume, Free Source, resume.com. These are free sources. So Great Sample Resume and resume.com are the free sources. But apart from these, the others are paid sources, where you need to pay some or the other amount to get the templates. Okay, if you get time, yeah, please go ahead and have a look at them. Nova Resume, Canva, Visual CV, Overleaf, CVMKR. The other two free sources, these are almost paid sources, where are the two free sources are Great Sample Resume and resume.com. Okay, so this is how you need to prepare your resume. And these are the things, basic housekeeping things you need to follow. See, for example, how does this resume look? You know how clumsy it is, right? What if you can give, what if you can give this thing a single line space? It will look good, right? Like this. No, you can reduce the project description. You can no precise it to 1 or 2 lines. Okay, roles and responsibilities, 1 line. But you make sure you are doing everything. So server log analysis is the project name. Is this in the proper case? No. Server log analysis. This is the way you need to write. Okay. Look at the project 2. This is okay. Okay. This way it doesn't look clumsy, right? See again here. Okay, there's a lot of gap. You need to manage everything from the starting. So make sure such basic things will be taken care of. Okay. So yeah, this is all about the session today. So let me go ahead and check if I have any questions for me. Give me a moment, please. Yeah, I could not find any questions for me. Someone posted saying that it's a good session. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, friends. So yeah, these are the couple of samples which I could bring in today. I will come back next week with some more samples. Thank you so much for joining, and yeah, please get ready for the next session. And yeah, happy